Do you know that in medieval times it was not unusual for a monarch to marry a child bride?
Do you take this king to be your lawful wedded husband?
Do you know that the ordinary sponge you use in the bath is really a living creature?
Hello, good evening and welcome. And how do we get down off this thing?
I'll find a way. You keep it going.
All right. Good evening and welcome to Broaden Your Mind. We'll be here for the next 30 minutes, so please watch the show. If you're not busy or anything, we'll be stuck up on top of this thing here. So if you'd like...
What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm introducing the show.
No, you've got it all wrong. You've got to be pushy. You've got to sell it to them. How?
Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. Care to join us, Maestro? We got a show. Come inside, take a ride. Here we go. It's a wow. And how? What have we got? We got a lot. We got a show. We got a show. We got a show. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we've got. What have we got? It's a wow and how. So what have we got? We got a lot. We got a show. We got a show. We got a...
Well, if you've nothing better to do, I suppose you
got... Yes, we got a show. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, our learning program begins with music. Just as soon as we get down off here.
Yes, music. But before we go any further, let us familiarize ourselves with all the different instruments of the orchestra.
Once upon a time, there was a great orchestra. There were strings, brass, woodwind, and all the instruments were very happy, except, that is, for one, little Tommy the tuba. Oh, how he wished he had a tune to play like all the others, but Tommy had no tune, and he just sat there and cried. Then, one day, he heard a voice. It was the piano. "Why are you crying?" asked the piano. Because I have no tune to play, answered Tommy. Well, we can soon put that right, said the piano, and he began to play a tune. Oh, my. What a lovely tune, said Tommy. It's yours, said the piano, and threw the little tune to the trumpet. Then he threw the little tune to the trombone. And then the little tune was caught by the clarinet. Then all the instruments played the little tune together. Here's your tune, Tommy, they all shouted, and threw the little tune to Tommy. Oh, thank you, he cried, and he began to play.
Who was the greatest musician of all time? Well, of course, that's something we shall never know. But by all accounts, the great virtuoso pianist Sally Ivansky must lay claim to the title. Here is a rare piece of film showing Sally Ivansky at the peak of his career in 1908. All music belongs to the people. From the great concerti and the folk songs of the past to the folk songs of the present, for even today, folk music is still evolving. The people singing with one voice, but this isn't mere chance. As with all good musicians, they must rehearse. Chelsea!
What a referee! What a referee! Hey, ho, and hey, noddy, no! What a referee! What a referee! What a rotten referee! E-I-I-D-O, E-I-I-D-O, E-I-I-D-O! We're going to win the cup. It's all done quiet over there. Yeah. It's all done quiet over there. Yeah. It's all done quiet. It's all done quiet. It's all done quiet over. We are the champions. We are the champions. We are the champions. We are the champions. Georgie, best. Let United win. Let United win. Let United. We are the champions. Hey, only know. Let United win. Let United win. Let United win, 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 win. God save our gracious King. Hallelujah. Long live our mighty team. God save us. We are the champions. We are the champions. Crew. United crew. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Land of hope and Chelsea. God save our gracious King. Amen.
Henry Russell's latest film, first shown tonight, deals with the life and music of an expatriate Russian Jewish composer from Yorkshire, the famous, legendary, incredible, though greatly underrated genius of Yapucha Left-Legin. is Bustle's film.
Yoputcha Left-Legin was born in Omsk in 1915. His father, a schoolmaster, and his mother, a mother, tried to flee the country at the beginning of the revolution.
Excuse me, comrade, but when is the next train to leave?
Comrade, there are no direct trains from Omsk to Leeds. You have to change at Sheffield.
Arrest these people. They are fleeing to England.
The early years were to have a dramatic effect on Left-Legin's music. But it was Yorkshire that inspired the young composer, the people, the buildings, but above all, the countryside. With the noise of the city left far behind, it was here in the country that Left-Legin first experienced the overwhelming desire to express himself in the music he knew he must write. This was, of course, the first of Left-Legin's popular works, the Ram's Bottom Fish Finger Suite. After this, music poured out of him as if some tap had suddenly been switched on. His variations on the theme of Bradley's chocolate were soon to follow.
Try chocolate bar from Bradley. It's fresh.
After these successes, Left-Legin wrote more and more, and although his music was sung all over the world, he knew that there was a great masterpiece somewhere inside him. But he couldn't find it, and the strain was too much for his tortured mind and tortured body. The 3 years in the parcel were beginning to take their toll. Then one day there was a knock on his door.
Hey, Left-Legin, Super's own petrol want a piece.
Super's own petrol. This was what he needed, a subject worthy of his aspiration. But no inspiration came. Left-Legin returned to the country he knew so well. There he was to find the inspiration he must have. Gradually, the theme began to form in his mind. He had succeeded. He had produced his master work.
Hello again.
There must be some way down off here.
No, we'll just have to jump.
Jump. I'm not jumping anywhere. We'll just have to stay here for the rest of our lives, forgotten, unloved.
Hey, there's a staircase.
Oh,
Come on.
hang on a minute. Please don't go away. We'll be with you in a moment.
We'll be out of here as soon as we can. In the meantime, we'll look at a subject we've never dealt with before, the pop song.
Yes, tonight Broaden provides us with an exciting example of this music, which seems to lay bare the joys, the sorrows, in fact the very soul of a great race of people through the words and music of an early folk song.
Since I saw thee on a claymore battalion, where has it been since I saw thee? Where has it been since I saw thee? Go on.
Good evening.
Tonight we're going to have a look at meteorology. We're going to talk about the weather, do you see?
Oh, all right, Teddy. Hasn't it been shocking recently? You'd never like the summer
Shut
at
up,
all.
you
I
fool.
will indeed, yes.
First of all, let's ask the question, how can we predict the weather?
Seaweed.
Right, well done, old chap. Yes, you just look at the seaweed, and if it's wet, you know what that means.
The tide's in, Teddy. Better roll our trousers up.
Yes. Now leave it till later.
Later, yes.
You see, this is one of the really
Oh, dear.
accurate instruments they use in weather forecasting.
It's a thermometer.
It's a barometer.
Oh, I'm sorry, I always get that wrong. Good heavens, is that really the time?
No, Freddie, that's not the time. It's 5 minutes past. Anyway, why didn't we have a look at a real meteorologist at work?
Hello. Jack Bodley here with extremely long-range weather forecast for the year 2050. Well, London and the southeast should have fine weather, but if you live in Ashby-de-la-Zouch, I should don your woolly government-issue austerity garments because there's cold winds blowing across from Southern Ireland to the independent Republic of Northern Ireland. The common market countries, the Hebrides and Portugal should be fine, but things don't look so good here in Western China. There should be a good deal of cloud, mainly nuclear. Now, if you're driving across to Cali, watch out for it. If you're driving across to the western side, New York, well, look out for icy road patches in mid-Atlantic. Well, that's just about all, except just to say that the H-bomb tests in the Antarctic have moved the equator up another 5 degrees. So there should be fine, sunny weather here over the whole of Great Wales. Good night.
No use, it's stopped. I have to send it to the cobblers.
Good idea.
Now then, this is a really accurate instrument for weather forecasting.
Does it?
It's the barograph.
Oh, does it play a tune, Teddy?
No, you fool. You see, the moving pen writes a record which tells us what the weather's like.
Get away.
Watch carefully.
I will. That was a bit naughty, Teddy.
Yes, it was.
Well, if a machine can do that, we'll soon be able to control the weather.
Well, gentlemen, the machine should be coming up with a formula for weather control any minute now.
Ah, there it is.
Well done, Casters. I believe this is going to work.
I hope so.
I'm sure it is. It's terrific. Let's see.
Right, let's give it a whirl, shall we?
Yes, you know, you just can't beat the good old-fashioned methods. And now,
Pine cones.
What about pine cones, Freddie?
They can predict the weather, you know.
Good heavens, can they really?
Yes. When they're open like this, it's going to be dry.
Yes.
And when they're closed like that, it's going to be wet.
Oh, what's it going to be today, then?
Well, it's going to be dry in the morning, wet in the afternoon, and changeable in the evening.
Well, you know, for my money, you can't beat a good old-fashioned weather house.
For your money, Teddy, you can't beat anything.
Oi, Brunhilde!
What is it, Hans?
Where are my clean socks?
Oh, they're not dry yet.
Oh, typical. I don't know why I ever took this job.
It's better than your last job. The cuckoo in the cuckoo clock. Oh, that's no work for a man. It's not even work for a cuckoo.
Right for you, Brunhilde. You're always outside in the sun. I'm going to have a nice hot bath.
You better hurry up, Hans. It looks like rain.
Typical, absolutely typical, sneaky British baby.
Here it is.
Hang on a minute, Brunhilde dear. Hang on.
Hurry up. You'll get us sacked. You know what it says in the contract, Hans. Too late. That didn't last very long. Oh, here comes another shower. Hans, what are you doing in here?
I'm fed up with getting soaked. I'm not going out again.
Hans, get out there. You know you're supposed to be out there when it rains. Oh, it doesn't matter. Here comes the sun.
The sun. Stand aside, Brunhilde, the sun.
Hans, what are you
Donald, listen now, Schnee. That's it, I've had enough. I give up. Hey, what are you doing? Brunhilde, let me in. Hey, let me in, Brun. And who's he?
This is Wilhelm, the milkman.
What is he doing in our house?
What else do you expect me to do when you're out all day?
Oh, what do you can't say? It can't get any worse.
It's quiz time, and this week's quiz is on medicine. Yes, modern medicine has come a long way since Joseph Lister first performed his amazing operation on King Victoria. Yes. Now here is the first question.
In what year was chloroform first used as an anesthetic? And was it a success?
And here is the second question. Who is the Scottish doctor who amazed the medical world by using castor oil as a treatment for burns?
Thank you, Doctor.
Dinner mention it, Rabbi, and get on with your poetry, the new.
The patient there was, of course, the well-known Scottish poet, author of My Love is Like a Red, Red Rose, already Rabbi Burns. Where does he dig them all up? Well, that's all for this week. I hope you'll watch next week, and I'll tell you one thing, you won't catch us up there again.